basque cheesecake, and we'll also be doing a little bit of art afterwards because the cheesecake will take a long time to cool. So with baking and whatnot, we will spend time painting a little bit. So I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick. Okay, clean hands. Clean hands. All right, let's start with the stuff that will make my hands dirty first, like the sugar. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm not wearing my mic, but I have my mic set up. Okay, using my food scale. Tear it out. We need 200 grams of white sugar. Whoops, that was quite a lot. Oh, I still need more than that. I'm gonna have to refill my sugar container, guys. Okay. We're at 210, so I gotta take some out. 200, 201, 200 grams. Go back to my kitchen. All right, 200 grams of sugar, done. We will get some yogurt going now. Tear the scale back out. We're probably gonna use all of my yogurt that I have here. So this has been sitting at room temp for about 15 minutes. And then my eggs and my cream cheese are also at room temp. Hopefully we have enough. Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome. Hi, Ruby. Welcome. Alright, I think I'm going to have to do some math here and split this recipe in half. Hi from India, welcome! Okay, I have 160, so we're going to do some math here. I'm going to make a basque cheesecake. Excuse me. How's everyone's evening going? Yes, I'm really excited. I haven't made one before, but I can usually make just about anything that I set my mind to. So I'm just doing some math here to split the recipe in half. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Lamel. Hearts to you. Hearts to you. Sorry, I was doing some math. Sometimes you have to do that when you don't have all the ingredients, the correct amount of ingredients. So I just half a recipe sometimes when I need to. And so we're just gonna measure out. Okay, yeah, we have plenty of yogurt if I half the recipe. So excited for that. Just gonna pop this over here and wipe my hands off. And then we're gonna half the sugar that I already measured. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay. Tear this back out. Just get 100 grams of this. Okay. And I have 150 grams of yogurt, Greek yogurt. So we're done with the sugar now. We have 2 ingredients ready. Now, excuse me, we are going to measure out our flour. Perfect. I'm glad that you can hear me okay. Thank you. I appreciate you, Ruby. Nice, nice. Oh, so I have this big, what it comes in here? Popcorn, but I washed it out. Hello and welcome, Laura. And yeah, I got some flour in bulk from the Amish store. What kind of science project are we doing tonight? I'm gonna make a basque cheesecake. Hi Casey, welcome. Hello, Hot Contessa, welcome, welcome. So I need 15 grams of flour. Not a whole lot. Just a tiny bit. Perfect. Thank you, Ruby. I appreciate that. Welcome to the art family. Usually we do art, but everyone asked me to do some more cooking content after I made my pizza video, so we're going to do some art and cooking now. Quinella, I have been cooking for a long time, and so I have known what a basque cheesecake is for a while, but thank you, Ruby. But I haven't tried to make one myself. And now we're going to today. All right, so we have our sugar, flour, yogurt ready. We're gonna measure our eggs and our cream cheese next. Yes, I thought it was just perfect because I could put my whole sack of flour in it and it would, you know, be good and safe. So we're done with math, so we can put that away. I'm gonna grab another bowl. Be right back. And I'm back. Also, I already preheated my oven to 425. That's teared out again. I'll grab some cream cheese. How much? Okay. One of these is definitely enough. Because one of these is 453 grams. And we only need 425. What is that? It's cream cheese. Done with math? Yes. You know, it's always funny because people always think, oh, math is not going to come in handy when I'm an adult. But it does. At least knowing simple math. So we're going to measure out 200 grams of eggs. And these are also room temp. They've been sitting out for about an hour. Why do I use grams? I use grams because it's more efficient in baking and you get more accurate measurements. I have cup measurements that I'm going to put in the description of the video afterwards, along with the metric units for any of my followers from the UK or, you know, from different countries that don't use cup measurements, because I prefer to use metric measurements as well. They're just more accurate. So 2 large eggs is about 114 grams. So we're going to whisk these and take a little bit out. What time is it for me? No, it was more like division and multiplication. It is like 10:30. So I can put these eggs back in the fridge because they're still a little cold. Perfect. And our cream cheese can go in there. We can clean this area up just a tad. Like that. Gonna whisk the eggs. What's everybody up to tonight? It is a Wednesday for me. So hatch those eggs so that it can make more eggs. It doesn't work that way. Eggs have to be fertilized in order to be hatched. Okay, so we're gonna take out, I don't know, like 13 grams, and I'll probably just scramble that up and give it to Aria. So that's 88, 90, 100, okay. Yeah, she'll get a little egg stuff. Thank you, Craig, I appreciate you. Hearts to you. I appreciate you, bud. Okay, so we have all of our ingredients measured other than the vanilla. I'm gonna go wash my hands since I was dealing with eggs. Debbie, yeah, I have sugar already measured out. So I always measure out all my ingredients first, and then we'll start the whole process of baking so that everything is together and ready to go. And yeah, I have made caramel before, and that has taught me that just being prepared is kind of essential. So I do this first, and then we do the baking. But I appreciate you, Debbie. Hearts to you, Debbie. You should like and subscribe. Okay, so I'm gonna tear that out and turn it off. wash my hands, and we'll be right back. All right. Welcome back, Jay. What little you guys know is that I've always been a chef. I bake all the time, but now I'm just spending some of that time with you guys. So I hope you appreciate it. We're gonna make a basque cheesecake, Jay. A basque cheesecake. And if you don't know what that is, it's like a burnt cheesecake. Hi, Gorgon. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad that you are here. Okay, so we're gonna take the cream cheese out, put it in this bowl. I'm so confused, quotes of death. I am doing what the directions have told me to do. Leave me alone. Hi, Tom. Hi, baby. It's about 10:30. Welcome, Chani. All right. So, all right. Ingredients prepared. We're going to prepare our pan now, our springform pan. I also have a spatula, a whisk, and an offset spatula. That is Aria. That is my baby girl. Thank you for the awesome comment. Hearts to you. Okay, so I'm gonna got some parchment paper. And then I'm gonna crumple it up over here so I'm not as close to the knife. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is my first time doing this type of cheesecake, so I was very confused. Maybe I don't always understand the science of baking, but I understand the instructions. That's the important part, right? Oop, my oven is preheated now. I'm just gonna put this in the pan. Jay said hi, Aria. You wanna come say hi? You wanna come say hi? She's laying on the couch, sorry. She said, I'm comfortable over here. And the directions clearly state, yes, but it's spelled A-R-Y-A. Yes, I completely agree, Gorg. The directions do clearly state to make sure that the parchment hangs over the edge of the spring form, so, and then it doesn't have to be perfect because you want some of the craggliness for the natural texture of the cake. I don't know, but I have the whole recipe written down so that we can do it together. And now our springform pan is prepped. It's super easy. It doesn't even say that we need to put any butter or baking spray on. Okay. All right. I'm gonna flip this over. And then we're gonna do the cream cheese. Yep. And we're gonna beat it. I'm gonna start with my spatula. So how's everybody's day been going? I slept for a very long time today, hence why we did not have an early live. I was really beat from my physical therapy. But I went grocery shopping and got some ingredients. So we're also gonna macerate some strawberries when we're done making the cheesecake and putting it in the oven. You know what this doesn't call for, but I think would be really nice? Oh, Gorg, hearts to you. I think maybe that adding some lemon zest in this would be nice. Because don't normal baked cheesecake have lemon zest in them, right? Let me know, guys. What do you guys think would be? I've never made this before. Has anyone made a basque cheesecake before? I've made other kinds of cheesecake. You had a meltdown at work. Some parents are too much. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hearts to you, my dear. I hope that your day gets better and that you don't have that kind of day tomorrow at work. You know what? I think I am just gonna go for it and add some lemon zest into the sugar and rub it in, and it makes like really nice fragrant scented sugar, and the oils really explode into the sugars, and it makes it taste really nice. So I have my zester here. I'm gonna grab a lemon. Hey, you too. Ton. Now they are running after each other. She has had energy all day. All day. Ah! Ow, I dropped my lemon, guys. Okay, take off the sticker and I'm gonna wash it. Okay, and then we're going to dry it. Now we're going to zest it. Welcome back, Zane. Welcome. We're gonna make a basque cheesecake. And right now I'm gonna zest a lemon. Hopefully the lighting is okay. What's up, Zane? What do you have to tell me today? You want to make sure you don't get the white of the lemon when you're zesting it. I think it's called like the pith or something. And or maybe it's not. I don't know. Just don't get the white of the lemon because it's very bitter. Thank you, Zane. Hearts to you. Hearts. There we go. I have a lemon and a zester in my hand. I did my hair. Hi, Michael. Welcome. We're gonna make a basque cheesecake. Oop. Be careful when you're using zesters, guys. You don't want to zest yourself. I did have. There we go. What is your question, Zane? Oh, sorry. What's up? It's a lot of kids. Anybody have any cooking or art related questions, or maybe some fishing questions? I'm from the Midwest. I am not from Europe. I've never been to Europe. Maybe one day. Okay, so that's about 1 lemon worth of zest. Thank you, Gorg. Appreciate you always. You're the best. Okay, so now that that's done, we'll save this lemon for, I might make some tilapia, so you can save it to get the juice on some fish. I'm just rubbing the lemon zest into the sugar. Yummy, yummy. Alrighty. This smells fantastic, you guys. You don't even know. You should mix some lemon zest into some sugar and tell me how nice it tastes. You've never tasted lemon zest before? It's very fragrant and lemony. Let me blow out this candle here. Yay! Okay. So we have those things done. I'm going to continue to mix this cream cheese. Okay. And then we're going to beat in all of our sugar. I will. I'm following the ingredients and the instructions. for when to add certain things to it. So from what I understand, I will add the vanilla in after I do the yogurt and flour. So I think that while this is baking, we might do some jellyfish art again, because I was really relaxed while doing that, and it would be nice to do it again, but on a bigger canvas piece of paper instead of a calendar. Have more freedom this time. Okay, so now we're gonna add some of our yogurt into our flour and make a paste. Oh, that sucks. Being up the whole night is not fun. Okay. So we have like a paste formed here. And I guess we're gonna add the remainder of this into here. Yeah. Oh. Okay, and then we're gonna add some vanilla. Well, that's understandable. That's very understandable. You were going through a lot, so don't be hard on yourself. Things will get better. Take some time, but you know, I'm here for you. You have your friends that are here for you, your family. It'll be okay. Alrighty, so a weird looking yogurt paste. Hello and welcome, Eduardo. We're making a basque cheesecake. Yeah, a basque cheesecake. I'm gonna add the stuff in here. Just take it off of the spoon, and then I'm gonna use the whisk, the spatula. Okay. Yes, I'm excited. Cheesecake is always the best. It's a burnt cheesecake. San. I think, don't quote me on this, but basque may be a French term. Y'all can look it up and let me know. I have no idea. So it says to add the paste into our cream cheese. Oui, oui. No, I'm not putting any Oreos, but I like strawberries and whipped cream with my cheesecake. I have had some pretty good Oreo cheesecakes, but I'm not putting any Oreos in this one. Yes, cheesecake is really good. I have had the New York style cheesecake, no bake cheesecake, a couple different types of cheesecake, and I think that my favorite, I don't know what my favorite is because I have to wait and try this one. This one's supposed to be pretty darn good from what I understand. So I'm gonna switch to a whisk. Okay, now we're gonna add in our eggs. Okay, I'm gonna whisk again. And it says to whisk until it's just mixed and not overmixed. So, really close. I'm gonna finish this off with my spatula. I prefer doing things by hand. Maybe it's because I like doing things that are difficult, but I feel like things just taste better when you give them a little extra love. But I can understand why a bakery that was making, that if they're making like 12 dozen of these, why they would use not their hands to just whisk it out. So the oven is preheated. We're gonna add our cream cheese cheesecake mixture into our prepared pan. Our pan, not our pan. We don't have any pandas over here, guys. Get it all out. Nice. It does, I agree. Thank you, I appreciate that, Joe. Okay, so I need to grab, oh, here we go, a towel because if you guys have headphones on, maybe turn the volume down. I have to bang this on the counter a couple times. So I will let you know in a second here after I get this all kind of wiggled in here. Okay, guys, the banging is gonna happen in 3, 2, 1. Okay, the banging is done. This is going into the oven. Hopefully it wasn't too loud because I put the towel underneath, so. But if it was, I'm sorry, and hearts to you guys. Hopefully you appreciated the warning. I know Gord did. So I'm just gonna wiggle this and try to pop some of these bubbles because that's also what the directions stated. Wiggle, wiggle. Okay. I'm gonna grab a toothpick and pop. 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 Okay, I got all the major big ones. Excuse me. We're gonna pop this into the oven for 45 to 65 minutes, I guess. And we are gonna go and paint in a second when I get these dishes cleaned up and put over there so I can put them in the dishwasher. Okay. So, yeah, it's in the oven, and we're gonna do some painting in a second here. Honestly, that wasn't even that many dishes. That needs to stay here. What am I doing? Alrighty. I will definitely show you guys what it looks like when it comes out of the oven and what it looks like tomorrow once it's finally cooled. I forgot we have to macerate some strawberries. I need the other lemon for its zest. Actually, I might just use the juice of the one that we already zested. Ooh, I have some cantaloupe too. I don't know if you guys like cantaloupe, but it's delicious. Strawberries. Cutting board. More cantaloupe. Sugar. Okay. Oh my gosh, look how big this one is. It's humongous. Ooh, peach cobbler is really good too, yeah. I think that I would like to make, there is this tart, it's called a peach melba tart in one of my cooking books. And it sounds delicious. You want some strawberry, Ari? Oh my gosh, look how big that one is too. It's Red Nose Day. Okay. You guys enjoying the rain sounds? The storm. Beautiful. Look at the strawberry. This one is actually humongous. Come here, John. Yo, these are so ripe. I mean, both of the cantaloupe and the strawberries are. If you roll your lemon, you get more juice out of it. And I guess I'm too strong. Because I just cracked mine wide open. Not the seeds. Get the seeds out. Oh, flapjacks. Honestly, that might be good. I'll save this janky, ripped in half lemon for later. Ooh, no, I'll put it on my apples later. Apples with lemon on them are so good. Alright, now that my hands are burning a little bit, because I have some alleys on my fingers and the lemon is like attacking me. I'm gonna add some sugar. If I can open it with my wet hands. There we go. Okay. Probably just gonna add a tablespoon because these are really ripe. Clean spoon. And we're just going to give these a nice mix. And then these can go in the fridge and they'll be ready tomorrow. as well. You just want to mix until the sugar is as dissolved as it can be for now. And of course, I'll do a little taste test. Mmm. That's so good. Okay. Some cornstarch. And into the fridge these go. Hi, welcome back, Jesus Dominguez. Welcome. Welcome back, Jesus. I don't know why. It's my American braid. Whenever I read that, my brain is like Jesus, but it's Jesus, so I apologize. Mmm. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. I just gotta put these guys in the trash. Save that egg for Johnny. All right, y'all. Oh, nice. Proud of you, Jesus. All right, now we are officially done with the cooking segment of this video. Water. We're gonna go set you guys up over by the art station. Okay. Okay, I'm back. We're in a different location and we're gonna start painting, guys. Yay! So I have my big Strathmore watercolor notebook here. This is the first thing that I did in this, which I don't think I did this one live. Maybe I did part of it, I don't remember. But we're just gonna use the next page here. Oops, sorry. Alright. Have all my watercolor paints. And I'm gonna do a quick sketch here. Yeah, this is probably better. We're gonna do some more jellyfish, and I think I'm gonna want them just to be going wherever they want. And maybe we'll do some big ones and some small ones. So I'm just drawing a simple bell and some simple little tentacles. Yeah. And I think this one will probably be a little bit longer because it's a little bit bigger. There we go. Okay. Yeah. I like that. And now we'll add in one right here. And it doesn't have to look perfect. This is just a sketch. Just make it however you want to be because there's so many different types of jellyfish, right? Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm actually using my right hand, but I can draw with my left hand if you would like me to. Probably just do this. And then go this way. It's not very often that I do, but it's definitely something that I'm capable of. But it's hard with the paper this way. A little bit easier at my other desk. So that's actually perfectly fine. Okay, and then we will add in maybe 2 more. My followers that have been watching my lives know that I've been watching a lot of ocean documentaries and got really inspired by jellyfish. So, yeah. You know what? Why don't we put one right here too? You know. Maybe I'll make this one a bit smaller. You can do some small ones as well. Okay. I might make that smaller as well, so the dynamic is a little bit more comfortable for me. Yeah, that's better. It's starting to smell really wonderful in here, guys. I'm really hoping that this cheesecake turns out good. I'll definitely will come on live tomorrow to show you guys if you really want what the finished product is once it's completely cooled and set in the fridge. The directions explicitly say that it needs to cool on the counter for 2 hours, and then it has to cool in the fridge for up to 8 hours. So quite a bit of cooling time, but I usually let my cakes cool overnight anyway, so it works out in my favor. Do you guys do that, or is it just, oh my gosh, I can't handle it, I need it right now, it's gonna just be so good? Welcome, Augustine, welcome, hearts to you. We're gonna paint some more jellyfish. I have a sketch here that you guys can barely see because it's so light, which I apologize for, but once I start painting, you will all see it. Thank you, SS. Welcome. Hearts to you. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we should add one more because even though I like evens, and adding a 7th hurts my soul, uneven numbers make paintings look more cohesive, unfortunately, to my OCD. So, yeah, we're just gonna add another one in here somewhere. I could do a small one right here. Okay, looks great. Hi, welcome Waverly. Hearts to you, welcome. So we're done with the sketching portion. And we're gonna start adding some water to our paint. And get it popping. We're gonna start painting. Add this paint closer. Paint the water. Hi, welcome Waverly. And I think today we're gonna do a bunch of just fun colored what are these again? Jellyfish. Oh gosh, guys. The concussion brain is getting me so hard. So just adding a bunch of water to all of my paint colors. Ooh, that's some beautiful thunder. Can you guys hear that? Okay, the paint is sufficiently wet. Start painting now. Oh, I'll add some to the silver here too. Maybe we want some shiny eyes. I don't know. I'm going to start by painting the cap. First, in a lighter, more translucent shade. Okay. And then, maybe I'll do another very light red one like we had last time. Thank you, Waverly, you're so sweet. What's the most hours I've spent on a painting? I spent quite a long time on paintings before. I think the longest time that I spent on a painting was over a month consistently every day painting. So I don't even know how many hours it was, but it was a challenging painting and it was very rewarding to finish it. It was a commission for somebody. And yeah. Turned out amazing. They loved it. Yeah. I was sending them pictures while I was painting it as well during the process. That's in the contract that I have. Okay. Yes, I have. Yes. In my Christmas series, I added salt, and I actually have salt that was on this painting for Valentine's Day. So if you want, you can go check that short out. Yeah. I have tried many different types of salt, and it's definitely a very fun medium to put on to a watercolor painting. I may add salt to the water of the painting. That could be nice. Thank you for that fun comment. I appreciate it. Hearts to you, CC, CB, CB. We'll just go CB. That's what I'll call you. Thank you. They just kind of look like blobs right now, but I promise it will look so much better when it's done. Add some more water to this one so we can get a nice light color. All right, that is looking pretty good. We have 3 more to go. Those are looking pretty dry, so maybe I'm just gonna have fun, and maybe I'll do like green tentacles on that one. Why not, right? So, as I was showing everybody last night, or the night before when I was doing it, I think it was last night. You go one way, and then you go the other way, and then you go one way, and then you go the other way, and you keep doing that until you get to the end of the big tentacles that are on the inside, and then you can create this nice wavy looking, it looks like the inside tentacles that the jellyfish have. And so I'm just going to add a slight bit more paint throughout so it's nice and a little bit more opaque. And we'll add another line and do the same thing. But maybe this line is a little bit shorter this time. All right, looking pretty darn good. Looking very jellyfishy. We're gonna add some blue tentacles. Hi, welcome. I'm doing well. How are you? We are painting some jellyfish after I just made a basque cheesecake. It is still in the oven and it's starting to smell absolutely wonderful. So I'm gonna add one more blue in here. Okay, so now we have the big ones done for that blue one, and we're gonna add some fun accents to it. Yes, this is freestyle painting. Yes. Okay. Another one. And do one more. Right there. Alright, so that is what our little guy is looking like so far. Once all that is dried, we'll add the smaller outside tentacles. I'm sorry. Are you consistent with posting on your YouTube channel? I've noticed that if you truly want to increase your subscriber base, you should be consistent with how often you're posting, and the type of content you're posting should be consistent. But everybody makes and does whatever they can, and I'm always wishing you the best, my dear. What is up? What is your question? Oh, interesting. Okay. Art. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't post my artwork on that kind of stuff, but so I'm not sure what kind of advice to give you about that. And I am broke. I'm not sure. If you would like to start a YouTube channel for yourself because you want to do it because you enjoy your art and you want to share it with people, then for sure. But I don't think that because you're insecure, you should share your art. That's not necessarily very positive. You should love yourself, and you should at least love some of your work, and you should want to show it to the world because it brings you something, it makes you feel something, it helps you, stuff like that. All right, bud, you have a good one. Hearts to you, Gorg. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't promote, like, I don't necessarily understand that. But that's okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I understand. Yeah, I've had people contact me to send them my art as a promotional thing, and I'm just not interested in it because I want people to find me and genuinely enjoy how my art makes me feel or how it makes them feel, which is important. Okay. Hello, Just a Guy. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, let's add on these little accents. They are very interesting creatures. I agree, Art. I think they're so beautiful. I have seen them up close before when I was in Florida, and also when I've gone to some aquariums. But I've never seen anything that looked like this, of course. Okay, so we have two that are looking pretty good now. And we'll continue to let them dry, and we'll do the smaller tentacles when we've gotten the other ones more completed. I should go make sure the oven hasn't gone off yet. I'll be right back to check the oven. You guys, the cheesecake's basically done. Let's go grab it. You have no idea how good it smells in here. I wish I could give each and every one of you a slice of this cheesecake. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I'm gonna turn the timer off so it doesn't blow our ears off. And we're gonna grab this cheesecake. Wow. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at that. It's supposed to look like this. That's why it's called a basque cheesecake. I could probably leave it in a little bit longer, but it's pretty dark on top, so I think I'm just gonna leave it the way that it is, and I'm gonna turn a timer on for 2 hours. Turn my oven off, and yeah, this is just gonna sit on the counter. I have a little, let me show you. I have a round version of this. They're just metal, and you can set them on the counter and then put something hot on top of them, and it won't mess your counter up and then something that's really hot won't also burn through a hot pad. So, yeah, so that's gonna chill and calm down, and we're gonna continue to paint. So, let me guys put you back in your holder. And that's a good angle. And I'm going to take the mic off and set it right here on this paintbrush. Beautiful. And I'm back. We're painting. The cheesecake is out. Okay. It smells so good in here, you guys. Maybe I will do these two, and then we can do the other 3 tomorrow after we eat some cheesecake together. I think that sounds good to me, because these are going to need more time to cool. Now I'm really baking. They're going to need time to dry. So for the purple one, maybe we'll do like a light this. I don't know. We'll just put it down and we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll mix some purple in there and make like a reddy purple. That could be pretty, right? Oh, that's gorgeous. I like that. It's similar to a wine color. And so I'm just putting all of them in first. And now we're gonna have some fun and make them look good. How's everybody's evening going so far? I hope it's going really well. Mine's going pretty well, but I also did make a cheesecake, so my house smells amazing. It's going all right for you, Ronald. I'm glad. Good. That's better than bad. Hopefully you had a good day at work, or at least a decent day, and it wasn't horrible. Beautiful. Now we'll do the red ones. And this red one. And then we'll do the last red one right to here. That. Okay. I did a very light sketch, but most of the time, yeah, I guess most of the time it's just a very light sketch, and then I start painting. Whether it's white charcoal or pencil, just enough so I can kind of see what my brain needs. to put the paint in the places that I need it to go. That is rain and thunder. I apologize. That got a little bit too big, but that's fine. And then I messed this one up, so I gotta put paint there to fix it. Ooh. Maybe it got a little bit lighter. Oh, gotcha. Okay, now we'll do the yellow one. Excuse me. And I think I'm gonna give it some orange ones. Okay, and maybe we'll do a yellow one as well. Just mix some yellow in here. There we go. Thank you, Foxman. I appreciate that. Hearts to you. I appreciate you so much. I'm excited to look at them. I was watching a documentary about fishing. Or not fishing. I do those as well. I watch those as well. I was watching a documentary about jellyfish. And the idea of doing some jellyfish came into my mind. So, yeah. They're fun. I enjoy them. They're beautiful. Maybe we'll do some green ones with the orange. That might be nice. Hi, welcome back, Night. Oh, thank you. You're so nice. Yeah, most of the time, honestly. I spend a lot of my time fishing, but since I started YouTube, I've had more of an online presence now, I guess you could say, which is fine. So yeah. Yes. documentaries about, you know, the ocean and jellyfish, but I do also go fishing. I'm hoping that I get to go ice fishing this weekend and catch some northern or at least some crappie. I'm gonna bring you guys with. We'll have a meal on the ice. And it's gonna be a good time. Yes, it is very nice. I catch a lot of fish. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. The winter is always a little bit more difficult. I completely agree, Foxman. I completely agree. That's why it's nice, you know, even if I'm not necessarily the one that's out there fishing, I'll go out and just enjoy being outside and spend quite a long time without my phone. Oh, just in games. Oh my gosh, you should see me fish in games. I usually am the max level by the first or second day of playing a game in the fishing category because I enjoy fishing that much. It's quite actually hilarious. I remember when I was playing New World, which was a game that I think Amazon came out with, but I got my fishing level up higher than like all my friends first. It was quite hilarious. They were all jealous. I was catching the nice legendary fish every single cast. I had a really nice fishing rod. I had a house with a whole bunch of plants and stuff. It was fun. I loved that game. Alright. So, yeah. This is looking pretty good. Maybe we'll add some bubbles before we skedaddle on out of here. I want these to be very light though, not super opaque in color. So you know what I might do? Oh, my back. We're good. Just needed to stretch a little bit. We're gonna add some bubbles on here. And they're just gonna naturally dry. And we'll add some color to them in a second. This is a really fun technique to do. When I start filling these dots in with color, you guys are gonna understand. Right now you can't really see the water droplets, I don't think, unfortunately. Okay, One more. All right, let's add some color. It's gonna be exciting. Ready? Doot. Oh, I love doing this. Oh, you can start seeing the dots. Oh, yeah, I don't understand that because I'm not an ASMR channel. I'm just painting and showing you guys my life for the fun of it. Plus, hopefully my art can bring some joy to some people. Or teach them something they don't know how to do. Thank you, Night. No, I know what the word means. I'm from the US. It's very common to use here. Hi, Tayson. Welcome. Hi, Mr. Hi, Mr. Welcome. What brought me joy today? Let's see. Going grocery shopping brought me a lot of joy. And baking with you guys, making that basque cheesecake, that brought me joy. Making art right now with you guys is bringing me joy. The piece is looking nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. Add some more bubbles. So who told who about me then? Or did you guys both find me online separately? Or is Ronald just pulling my leg? Alright, let's add some more blue to our bubbles. Oh, interesting. I'm not sure what song. Someone will have to tell me. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Yes, I'm excited. You have no idea who he is. I don't know what that means. Is there like somebody, is there somebody missing? Usually I get the calls on my phone. Or not the calls. The little boop, 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 you know? But maybe there's not one in my area, so that's why I'm not getting that. Okay. So, oh, okay, that's the name of the song. I got you. Oh, we're gonna do the small. Actually, we can't do the small ones because of all the bubbles that I just did. We can do them on one though. Or I should probably wait until I have the rest of them done and do all the small ones together with you guys. Thank you, Knight. I appreciate that. So, this is going to be it for our live stream today. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I know it wasn't super long, but it was nice to be able to come here and hang out with you guys and chat and cook and do some art. So, I love you guys so much. Hearts to everybody, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay? Bye. Good night.